Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Today in my shop I have this Toyota Tundra with 197,000 miles on odometer. And I will discuss in this video the only reason why I will not buy this used vehicle. And for me, there is a little story. This is the new owner, new customer with a truck which I know. Approximately 3 years ago, for the previous owners, I dealt with that emission problem with that secondary air, first the pumps and then the valves behind the engine. So that was routine. So I know that truck. And I saw it also recently on the Craigslist. These Tundras are extremely practical. Look at his bed. This is insane how huge it is. Look at that cabin. Look at that rear door. Just take it in. Yet the vehicle is not super long. It's not like you cannot park it anywhere. Look how that rear door opens. Look at the angle. Many trucks, you barely can open the rear door this way and then squeeze yourself in. This opening is fantastic. He has the seats forward because the previous owners gave him with it that stereo system. These wheels obviously will be reason not to buy this vehicle, but we will pretend that it has original Toyota Tundra wheels and this atrocity is not happening. So what will be reason not to buy such a practical, spacious and safe vehicle? It's a tank. Great engine. These are known to go 1 million miles without having even replaced the head gasket. Here you can have a look underneath the hood in the case you are not familiar with these. So in 2007, still very simple. Again, it's a little bit of mess of piping for that secondary air, but still doable. You could have bought these with a 4.7 liter V8 or 5.7 liter V8. This mega cab will not come with V6 engine. It will be only on single cab, some like a construction base model. So still very good, easy to get to. Most of the work people could still do DIY without any problems. In my opinion, that's definitely another reason to buy one of these monsters. Looking underneath the truck, are still very simple. Especially in these two-wheel drive models. Totally awesome, simple vehicle. Nothing crazy. Look how beefy this propeller shaft it is. There is your emissions charcoal container. Support bearing. So it's a two-piece. There's a very slight, tiny seepage. Not really. It's definitely, if it was leaking, there will be oil, but it's barely seepage. Adjustment for the rear parking brake. Very simple again. 2 pipes, 2 exhausts, catalytic converters. Automatic transmission. Again, that two-wheel drive models absolute simplicity, because you are missing that transfer case, which will be here, the shaft which will go forward. Here will be the differential, but it's all omitted, and the two-wheel drives are pleasure to work on because it's so easy and there's always good access to the components and everything. Simple lower ball joints, upper ball joints. Here you can see the struts, they are not leaking. It's a high mile, but everything looks in decent shape considering age and mileage. And definitely all of this, I will say, will be a reason to purchase a vehicle like this. Why you will not buy it, Peter? You don't like Toyotas anymore? What is your problem? You always say how great they are, and now you say there is one reason that you will not buy it. What's going on? Well, I mean it as a compliment to the brand and compliment to the Tundra. I think everything is incredible about it. But there is that one problem, and it's pretty big nowadays. And I will show you what is on my mind. When you drive these, it's actually funny because it's easy to drive on the road. It's easy to steer around and put it in the parking spots. However, when you drive on the highway, you're always looking down on everybody. Like every normal car, people are underneath you, below you. And you really feel like you are in the safest place in the world. The power of the engine is fantastic. It has all the goodies, all the power, the windows and everything like that. But there is that one item which bugs me about these monsters. And it will be here in the info system. And that button operates right here. So it's not a temperature 52 Fahrenheit. But look at this, guys. Average fuel consumption 11.1 miles per gallon. And call me cheap or something, but 11 miles per gallon with today's prices of the gas, that scares me. Let's put this back for the owner where it was. I think he had those Fahrenheits. And this is really a problem personally for me. Even if you will be careful with it and have a light foot on the throttle, maybe you will get 12 miles per gallon. And in today's prices, when the price of 1 gallon was not long time ago, a few months ago here in California, $6. $6 per gallon. And you can make it only 11 miles or 12, and you pay $6 for that. That's absolutely crazy. On the other hand, I will say it's the only problem. When I saw it on Craigslist, because the wheels and the color, it's unusual too. I'm like, I know that truck. The seller, I think, was asking 12 grandiosos for it. I'm like, well, that's not bad. If I could buy it for 10, that could be a great tank to drive around. You are totally safe. Today's situation on the roads, it's insane. As you can see, everybody can see what people are doing. So older truck, it's basically nothing to fix on it. You just keep maintaining the engine oil and transmission fluid, and you have only the rear day if it's a two-wheel drive. Huge bet if you want to work on your house. So practical. So let's say I negotiate to $10,000. That will be good purchase for it. It's clean. 200,000 miles in this truck. It's nothing. When I showed you underneath, there's a lot of original parts which are not worn or having any play in it and so on. So you will think it's a good deal, but man, if she really drives only 11 miles per gallon, then your savings on buying it used and so on, if you will start using it daily and driving around, it goes to your arm and leg on that gasoline. So that's the only thing why I will not buy used Tundra 2007 with 200,000 miles on the odometer if she had the normal rims and tires. Not this craziness. This is absolute problem. It makes a harsh ride. I did test drive today before inspecting it. It's very harsh because the rubber is very small. You have 38 psi in it, so it doesn't. If you hit any pothole, you doesn't hit the rim. The rims are damaged anyway. It's junk. Whoever put it on, it's junk. You definitely don't want that. Just stick with a normal aluminum rims and normal tires, which are super tall, and if you hit something, the tire itself makes the ride softer. Other than that, this is a perfect truck. I wish the owner a lot of fun and joy and happiness with it, and he will, because I make him a long list, but there's not much really much money to spend on it. It's pretty good shape, and it's a two-wheel drive, so it's simple to maintain. Tell me, what do you think about these tanks? Tell me, what do you think about these gentle monsters? I think just the fact, the safety in them is maybe worth the gas. I don't know. You tell me in the comments underneath the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it thumb up and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.